That is incredible. That is incredible timing.
You like that, right?
Should I lean into it?
No, you're good. They can hear you.
You sure?
They can hear you. I promise you they can hear you.
I feel like the first time
You can move it closer to you.
No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to work like that. Yeah, but I see what you're saying.
They can hear you just fine.
Yeah, even though I do like hearing what I say, I felt like right then when I heard my voice 2 seconds later, two things came to mind. Saturday afternoon Kung Fu theater that I used to watch. I will destroy you. I will destroy you.
Let's start the show by insulting.
Well, not insulting. That was
Saturday afternoon Kung Fu theater.
That's what it was. And my brother loved it. I go, how could you watch this? It's terrible. He goes,
I love that.
It's like, it was that you always hear that like that sound, and then he would watch it and he'd be like, I'm going to help you. I'm like, the man's moving 1,000 miles an hour. I'm like, why do they even bother? You just want to see the Kung Fu. There's no need for that. Someone painstakingly wrote this dialogue. It's not necessary.
Yeah. That's what was great about the old Godzilla movies.
You don't need it. You don't need the stop with the dialogue. Anyway, welcome to the cold version of the Steve Squared Show. I'm here with Hefe.
What's up?
We're in the kitchen tonight. I'm Funny Man Stevie K, and we're live with the nice. Every time we're here, I feel like we're getting more. Can I show things?
Sure. Yeah.
We have tonight. Jeff is
really the paper towels. What you choose?
Well, I want to show everything, Jeff.
Seriously?
It's very domesticated of you. We have paper towels because you never know. You never know when we're going to spill something on the show. Martha Stewart says always have paper towels at hand. She said that in prison, I think.
Yeah, I wonder what she was using them for.
Oh, sure. We have these really nice knives. Are these Cutco?
Yes, those cuts, Steve.
No, Cutco, the brand Cutco.
I have no idea. I bought them from Walmart.
Oh, then they're not Cutco. Cutco is a certain brand of knife. My friend used to sell them. And it's still a brand, Cutco.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? What's the difference between a Mona Lisa and finger painting? That's the difference.
It's a piece of metal. It cuts things.
Okay. You tell that to the Ginsu people that painstakingly made their knives able to cut through a can.
They're idiots.
Not that you need to cut through a can, but I there's so many things to talk about. But first and foremost, Jeff has confirmed the fact that I'm probably going to need to see somebody.
Yes, you're having issues.
Having these new memory. I don't know if it's memory loss, lapse. I don't know what you would diagnose it as.
A lapse, I think. I think you're just exhausted.
That could be maybe a case of exhaustion. Could I keep going to people and like I said to Jeff, when did you get that? And he goes, I've always had that. And I went to clients. I told you I went to a client. I asked them about when did they grow that beard, and he told me 1995.
Yeah.
So he said, Steve, I've always had this.
You didn't know there was a mic here the whole time.
I thought this was a brand new mic.
Somehow you couldn't hear him all these months ago.
I had no idea who Jeff was. I came in and
he thought I grew my hair overnight.
I said, I'm here to do a podcast show. He goes, Steve, it's me. So, but
you need rest.
I tell you something I would like to forget.
Yes.
It is way too cold. I am not everybody knows this is not my time of year. Bloody knuckles. I get the raw knuckles.
Are you using the stuff?
I'm using the cream. But it's still, this is rough. This weather, I don't do well. And because a higher power loves me, it snowed. So I can get out there and shovel. And it says we had 8 inches. I'm not sure if it was 8. I didn't measure it.
I don't know. I didn't look. I went back to bed as soon as I saw it.
I hate you.
I don't got to shovel anymore.
It was shoveling. And, but I felt good. It's always, they always say shoveling is good exercise. It actually isn't. It couldn't be. Exercise is good exercise.
Yeah.
Shoveling is backbreaking,
that's bad,
awkward, and you're doing it in vigorous cold weather where your breathing is more constricted. So you're like, if you're someone that is, this will be my health public service message. Careful of the cold because the breathing gets harder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, when I run, I find my runs are more difficult in the colder weather.
Of course.
For many reasons. Let's face it, I hate running in the cold. I would prefer running on the sun. I would go run in the Sahara Desert before I would like to run in this cold.
Mm-hmm.
But I did it. I bundled up. I layered up.
You seriously went out and ran in this?
Saturday.
You're insane.
But Saturday, because not when it snowed. Saturday, but it was still cold.
You're insane.
It's run day. But you know what? Wednesday, they said it's going to be a couple of days of 50. Did you hear this?
Yeah.
Wednesday and Thursday, 50s and high 40s.
Cool. I can go to the beach Wednesday.
Go to the beach.
Sweet.
Now, you're serious. You do take a ride down to the beach in the winter.
I do. If it's a nice mild day.
And you'll take a walk on the boardwalk?
Sure.
Jeff is like a very nouveau type of guy. He's an interesting cat.
Any chance I get to go to the beach, I go.
You know, and I'll just confirm this. We were having me and Jeff get into some deep conversations, very thought-provoking, deep conversations. And we were in one when we were rudely interrupted by the beginning of this show.
How dare you want to see a show?
So I'll fill you in, I'll clue you in, I'll bring you in. So Jeff, as we know, he enjoys his Moo Mix. Delicious. Moo Mix.
Yes, it is.
Now, Moo Mix.
Protein in a can, right?
Protein in a can. I can give you protein in a can, but I might get arrested.
Let's edit that out. He didn't just say that.
Good thing I didn't say that at Governor's.
Yeah. Why not?
Protein in a can. No, I meant like go to the bathroom or something. Get your mind out. Now,
this is great stuff.
Jeff has introduced to us not Moo Mix, but Moo Munch. Moo Munch.
They can't see it. Move. You have to. There you go. There you go. Now Moo Munch.
Moo Munch, ladies and gentlemen.
Leonard's Moo Munch.
Moo Munch, brought to you by the Steve Square Show. So let me put both up together so you know we're not playing games here. We have Moo Mix and Moo Munch. You know what this is? Moo waste of money. Because I'm telling you, you don't need both. What's the difference? Tell us. Here, describe to us.
Are you kidding?
No, I want you to tell us what's the difference.
This is caramel corn dipped in chocolate. This is a trail mix of peanuts and raisins and M&Ms.
Looks like pumpkin seeds are in there.
You see those raisins in there?
Those
see
are
how
good.
big those raisins are?
Those are nice.
Compared to the little
ones. Oh, the ones that I yes. These are nice and plump.
Those are raisins.
But here's the
trail mix caramel corn. Big difference. I promise you.
Let me tell you the problem with your raisins in a trail mix. Okay, Sun-Maid doesn't coat them or do anything to them. What they do in these trail mixes. And let's see if it says it in the ingredients. I can't. I need a telescope to read this. But the raisins that are in these kind of trail mixes are usually have a additive on it, a preservative, like a sulfur dioxide. They have a different kind of thing to preserve it, as opposed to the Sun-Maid raisin, which is just right from that girl with the bonnets, right from her backyard. She goes out with the basket, picks them, and puts them in that little red box. Moo Mix.
So you're saying Stu Leonard's is poisoning me?
Well, I don't know if Stu Leonard's is, but I'll tell you this Moo Munch is. Moo Munch? Why?
Yeah.
But you don't like this stuff.
Yes, I do. That's my vice.
Oh, okay. Triple chocolate covered. This guy.
Great stuff.
Wow.
And there's big chunks of pretzel in there too. It's amazing.
All right.
I gave up. I gave up all the cupcakes and all that kind of stuff. That's my vice now.
All right. What happened to that sponge cake?
I ate it.
Oh. Is that how you gave it up? Is that how you gave it up? Anyway, enough hammering poor Jeff and his eating. You know why I'm hammering you? Because Steve's not here.
Steve,
you're gonna bear the brunt until he calls. Then I could get in on him. Oh my gosh. So, but I'm trying to get my wits about me. And then, of course, on a serious, horrible note, last night I hear this news. I'm was putting lights on our Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hear the Rob Reiner's name in the background.
Rob Reiner.
And I'm thinking, is it something involved with the one of the Australia thing? Did he know somebody? You know, I'm just hearing it out of the background. And then I go to the TV. I go, why are they talking about Rob Reiner so much? And then I see that all of this happened, and you knew right away. I mean, they weren't divulging the names or things. Were you watching it last night, or you found out this morning?
I saw it on Instagram last night.
Oh, you saw it on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean,
It's terrible.
It's scary because you just go along and then one day you're dead. And by something like this. I mean, this guy has this enormous career, this enormous life of these iconic works and everything. And then his life ends when he's murdered by his son. I mean,
terrible. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's unbelievable. And his wife. Michelle.
What a great life that man had.
I mean, right? I mean, and he's such a, I could listen to Rob Reiner just talk about movies, talk about anything, because he has this, he wasn't one of those Hollywood guys, even though he was a Hollywood guy. Yeah. He's very like down to earth, and just the last thing he did, which was if you do get to watch something, I don't know if you saw the documentary he did with Albert Brooks, the one-on-one they had. Mm-hmm. It was last year. And he did it was called Defending Your Life, because that was the movie Albert Brooks did. Mm-hmm. And it was a one-on-one with, Rob Reiner directed it and then interviewed him and asked him, they went from his whole timeline of his movies. It was really good. And I haven't heard what other people, as far as, all the people that he's been around has said or tweeted or, whatever. But
Billy Crystal was actually at the house last night.
Oh my
After it happened, him and his wife went over there.
Wow. They must live nearby, because it's a very Hollywood-ish community. And I know he's close with Tom Hanks and everybody, because everybody worked with him. Yeah. I mean, did you see the second Spinal Tap that just came out?
I did.
Was it? I mean, it's hard because they were older and it probably wasn't.
I mean, it was okay.
It's not the same luster as the first.
The first one was a lot better.
You're never going to recapture Lightning. But even that first one, when he does the first, this is Spinal Tap, and I'm sure Steve, loves that too. That was different at the time as a kind of mockumentary type of thing. They didn't do a lot of that.
That was probably the first. That was probably the first one.
Big one, right? Where they did it kind of that style. Yeah. So, and were you a Princess Bride person?
Yes.
Princess Bride.
When Harry Met Sally.
I mean, it just, the list is crazy.
Sleepless in Seattle was great.
He was in Sleepless in Seattle. A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
Misery.
Yep.
I mean, I just saw both of them. I just.
It's a damn shame we lost him.
There was a movie, Stand By Me. Mm-hmm. And because he always did good kid movies. Yep. Like Flipped was, I don't know if you ever saw Flip, was a really good movie. It was very, kind of like a Stand By Me type of movie. It was about the 1960s or 70s, so it was always that time. He always tried to recreate his own type of growing up in that time. It's just terrible. It's terrible.
Even if he's not talking about movies, I can listen to him talk for hours.
That's what I mean. He's just a good guy to listen to and very interesting. And he was,
him and his father.
You could put can you put that picture up? It's funny you mentioned it. I found this great picture, and it'll come up in a second, of when they did a lot of barnstorming or making appearances. And this is a picture of Carl Reiner with Rob Reiner, and they're in uniforms. Looks like they're L.A., probably Dodger.
1972.
1972. And and he was, obviously pretty close with, as close as you could be with, your father's involved in Hollywood and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's very hard to be in the shadow of somebody like Carl Reiner, and then to almost pass him is enormous. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, in his own right, Carl Reiner was pretty big guy in
Yeah,
his
he was.
age.
He was huge.
I mean, he did the Dick, which is funny because everything is always weird. I was watching a lot of Dick Van Dyke. It's his 100th birthday yesterday.
He made it to 100.
He made it to 100. And of course, they're showing a lot of the Dick Van Dyke show. And of course, that's Carl Reiner developed it and was in it. And so it all kind of circles to this mess.
Yeah.
And, but that's, yeah.
Damn shame. Rest in peace, Rob Reiner and his wife.
Terrible. And it's, I guess they'll get more out at the end of the day, what happened exactly. And I know they were saying that his son, I was telling you, was at a party, a Christmas party the night before at Conan O'Brien's house.
Mm.
And there was they said people saw a shouting match between him and his dad.
It was probably over money.
But I didn't know that the son had all these issues.
Yeah, drug problem. He was homeless for 2 years.
Wow.
He probably got angry because mommy and daddy wouldn't give him money for crack.
You know,
what else did he pissed off?
It's crazy to see how.
Unless it was political. I mean,
right. Because, Rob was an activist, political, very much spoken, maybe. Whatever. You got to be out of your mind. Like,
we're going to find out soon.
You're going to find out. But he, it's just, it was crazy to see. And I think they'll probably come out more and whatever, but
I'm sure.
What's the difference? Doesn't matter now.
Terrible thing to happen, especially around the holidays.
I know. I mean, could you imagine? My favorite is him in of everything. I still love him in All in the Family.
Oh,
I mean, just
I'll always be there.
Him and there's only Sally Struthers now alive.
Is she still around?
Yes, she actually still performs.
Really?
She does some local, not local, like theater. Like not Broadway, but she does stuff. Okay. She still is. I mean, she's only in her 70s. I mean, maybe 75 to somewhere around there. Because he was 78 and she was younger than him.
Yeah.
So, I wonder, she must be like, it's crazy. It's just so crazy. But All in the Family was such a great show.
Yeah, one of the greats.
And he was so good in it with him and Carol O'Connor and all of them. It's just such a great show.
Yeah.
It's terrible. So on that note, this is what I was going to show you. Well, this is, to change the narrative a little bit. Well, first of all, yeah, I was going to show this. So I want to, we were talking about the cold weather, the chilly weather. Yep. So can you see that picture of the kid on the little inner tube or whatever he's in? You can see it, right? Mm-hmm. See that kid there?
Yep.
Okay, good. You see that kid there on home? Good. It says chilly weather follows first Long Island snowstorm. Schools report delays. Officials warn of black ice. And it says here, Eric Kane, 6, of Wantor, enjoys the snowfall by sledding at Cedar Creek Park in Seaford.
Okay.
There's a lot to uncover here. And I like to uncover things.
Yes.
So I want Eric Kane of Wantor, 6 years old, to understand and to remember the day he had yesterday, because his life and things only get worse from here. That was his moment, because as he gets older, all he will have is problems with Capital One. He'll have car and loan payments. He'll have, I'm sure this kid, I can even tell already, at 6, he's going to be in debt. He's going to have bankruptcy issues. Yep. He's going to have a home mortgage. He's going to have to take out 2 lines of home equity. I can tell this guy's future right away, this kid. This is it for him.
You're predicting his misery?
I hope Eric enjoyed yesterday to the fullest. And he got every minute out of snow tubing, because if you watch It's a Wonderful Life, it will only get worse. It's not a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life when you're 6. When you're older and you're my age, what you're doing is you're shoveling, and it never ends. And then when you just finish shoveling and you look back and you say, and you're proud of something insignificant, it's really useless. You moved white snow from here to here, so you can stand here. That's what I've accomplished in my life. At least at this moment.
I'm betting Eric here is going to be smart enough to get a snow blower.
That's fine. So I moved the snow with the old-fashioned shovel like this. And it just kept coming. It's almost like, and this is another, I feel, divine intervention. Somehow from underneath, it just kept coming up from the ground because it never went down. I just went like this for hours. And then when I finished doing that and I ruptured my rotator cuff, I cleared everything, and then the Massapequa Park plow comes to dump it all back. And I gave him the old.
That's why you should wait for them to finish before you shop. Yeah, that works.
What I should have been was inner tubing with this kid.
Yes.
Enjoying. So I was thinking of that. Is it just for 6-year-olds to enjoy? Would they have looked at me weird? Yes.
Yeah.
If I would have went with a sled or something. Did you used to do sledding when you were a kid?
No.
Make a snowman?
Yes, I did that.
Why didn't you go sledding? You didn't. That wasn't your thing.
I didn't care.
You never
It
cared.
was never my thing.
You didn't want to get on a sled?
Not really.
Or like a snow tube or something?
No.
Jeff's a very matter-of-fact guy. He's a Moo Munch guy. But,
Yes.
all right, Eric. I hope you had a good time, Eric. Because it's only going to get worse.
It's over, kid.
It's over, kid. But I'll tell you what's not over. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah.
The Knicks, did they win that stupid cup?
First of all, that is not a stupid cup. The cup is tomorrow night. The finals. The game is tomorrow night.
And this is in addition to the NBA finals? Is that what this is?
It's, yeah, in addition's even being kind to it.
Is this a replacement for like the All-Star game?
No, they still have the All-Star game. They still have All-Star weekend. What they did, they came up with this idea 3 years ago. You know, they're always trying to promote the game and cause interest. They were feeling like in basketball, since so many teams make the playoffs, like hockey and all these other sports are becoming, because of the money and the rounds, they can get TV contracts. It's almost, the regular season has become almost mundane, where the interest is like, you know what, I'll check in when the playoffs are happening.
How I feel about baseball.
And baseball's getting like that because they're adding teams. And, you know, if you're a decent team, you'll probably make it. And then it's almost like you have an equal chance of somebody that just got in as you that maybe were the best team that got in.
Yeah.
It starts all over. So people check in when the playoffs start. So what they tried to come up with was this tournament called the NBA Cup. Then it's in Vegas, which is perfect because they try to separate gambling from sports. So they put these athletes in the beehive of gambling to see if they gambling and prostitution. Go ahead, guys, enjoy. The weekend's on us. Have fun.
If you want to end gambling in sport, go to Vegas.
Go to Vegas. It's legalized gambling and legalized prostitution, by the way. You can get actually a package deal. I'm hoping that my goal, forget about the Knicks winning the cup. I just want them to come out without any priors or anything, any convictions. I think if they can come out and they're good for the season without getting arrested, we're home. But they're going to win. I feel like they're going to win because San Antonio shockingly won the West by beating OKC. OKC was 22. This season was 23-1. They had lost one game this season.
Wow. And
they won, last year they won the NBA championship. So they're really good, and San Antonio won. So this is going to be tough for the Knicks. But I think it's a good early season measuring stick for the Knicks. Again, it's not going to mean anything. It's December. And here's something that's interesting. They keep telling you that this is interesting. It's not interesting. It's for the players. It's interesting. For them winning that round, the semifinals, each player on the team gets $220,000 for making. And if they win the cup, each player on the team gets $500,000 because they're trying to make these guys care. They're not giving the fans it. I don't see a dime of that. Actually, I do. My rate. The games are on Amazon Prime. My Prime rate has gone up to watch these games. That's really where I'll see it. But it's a really wrong attitude for them to pitch that these guys are incentive is money to tell fans that. That's the wrong thing to do at Christmas time when people are struggling and you're going, oh boy, the players, each one gets 220,000. Carl Anthony said he's going to buy a Ferrari. Like, what are you telling us regular people this for? These guys can buy. They don't need this to buy anything they want.
Yeah.
Right?
Messaging.
Like 200,000 to them is life changing. To us, it's like money in the change in the car for them.
That's all it is.
I mean, they'll go, they'll buy a couple of watches, another car, a home. Like, does it really matter?
Don't flaunt it.
That's what I'm saying.
They're never going to freaking learn. Stupid.
By the way, it's Dick Van Dyke's 100.
100. The man made it to a century. Good for Dick.
And you know, and in interviews, he's kind of with it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was talking about, they were asking him about all, when he did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Watch Chitty Chitty Bang. Have you ever seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? I'm guessing you're not a fan of.
Ugh.
You don't like the musical stuff.
It's terrible.
So you weren't a fan of Mary Poppins?
What? No. Awful.
Oh.
Absolutely.
When he's got that fake smudge on his face, he goes, turn that down the wrong, chap.
Abomination of cinema. That's what that was.
All right. I enjoyed Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I was a big fan of that.
Well, you didn't know we used a mic, so.
That is true.
You're questionable.
I am questionable. But I enjoyed, I'm telling you, go watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Go watch Mary Poppins. And of course, the Dick Van Dyke Show and everything else he did. He did something. Was he in a lot? No, he wasn't in Eliza Doolittle, but he was. There's a PBS documentary was really good. So that's I like Dick Van Dyke. I think he's a great entertainer.
Yeah, he's one of the greats. Sure. Good for him. 100 years old. There you go.
I mean, would you want to live to 100?
Sure.
You do?
As long as I still have my faculties about me.
I don't know. I'm questioning where I am now.
Yeah.
I was driving here. And
you should look at that.
I am going to take a deep dive into that myself.
You should look at that.
I am. I'm debating. Forget about 100. I don't know about Saturday. I'm thinking about, I don't even know if another week is a little strenuous for me.
You need a couple days off where you can just rest.
I was thinking of a couple of days, and then I was thinking better a couple of years. I was thinking of turning those couple of days into a couple of years where I just go somewhere on an island, like Castaway, where nobody finds me, and I bring myself and a volleyball.
There you go. Okay.
Well, he brought a volleyball. That would be redundant. I would need maybe a baseball or a basketball. A wiffle ball is fun.
Wiffle ball. That's always good.
Now, I know the answer to this already. Did you finish your Christmas shopping?
Yeah, I bought a box of cards the other day.
Show everybody.
Here's my Christmas shopping right there, folks. Cards. Done.
I need to be more like Jeff. I'll tell you why. Because Christmas should just be for kids. You should just buy children gifts. Like kids. Because that's the thing. I get it. You buy kids gifts.
And they pretty much get cards too.
But I know you do. I mean, you can't just rely on Santa. We get children gifts. But everybody I know is grown up, and we're still buying each other. Like, my brother doesn't need me to get him a sweater. If he wants a sweater, he could go to the store and buy a sweater. I don't have to go buy a sweater, wrap it up, and hand it to him. Yeah. People don't need to buy each other slippers. It's weird. The whole thing is weird.
It's odd.
I mean, and then you go, I show love for my people, my family, my circle, all year round. That should be enough. Isn't it enough? When is it enough? How much is not enough? When is it? When my bank account plummets into bankruptcy and they're taking me away? I can't get those gifts back and return them and fill up my bank again. I'll never get. I figured it out since all of this started, that I started buying gifts. I've been keeping a ledger. My family owes me $1.2 million.
Oh.
If I would have I would have been hated by them. That's okay. They probably wouldn't have looked at me the same. That's okay too. But I would have been the one driving a nice car, living large, nice bank, no problems. But instead, and what do I get for my niceness? Do they love me anymore? Probably not. I'll do one wrong thing and I'll be hated by them. Hated. Do you get, well, when you lived, I know you're in the apartment now, but did you give mailman, garbage man? Were you a tipper?
No.
Wow.
The mailman and the garbage man?
Of course.
No, I never did that.
Mailman?
I never did that.
Oh, you got to give the mailman. Sure, that they count on that. They wait for that week before Christmas. Oh, sure.
Yeah, I bought food for myself. Sorry, mailman.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that now. You don't have anybody to tip here. You don't even see anybody. But no, you always see. There was always that thing. That's why I always got a haircut a long time before Christmas, because you want to give. But I just got a haircut and I gave the girl a little bit extra.
Mm.
I didn't put in a card or anything. I just gave her a little bigger tip. Because it was around the holiday time. Nothing crazy, but those are service people in the industry.
And you're complaining about buying gifts for everybody?
Well, yes. Well, I'm not gonna. Look, I don't want to give those people anything either. But it's the right thing to. I always try to do the right thing. I need to live more like you. You don't care what the right thing is.
I do.
No, you don't. You obviously don't. Your mailman probably wants you dead. For hundreds of years. I can't even believe you get your mail. You probably got checks that he's probably ripped up and thrown in the sewer. You're like, mailman? You just thought your mail just appeared in your box? Yeah. There's a mailman that brings it.
People are struggling to pay bills and buy food. Who the hell is tipping the mailman? And the garbage man?
I'm not saying you give $100. You give him a $5 with a card that says thank you. It's a $5. It's not going to make or break anything.
I can buy an egg for $5 and feed myself.
How much was this Moo Munch? Because right here, you should get your money back.
I'm not.
Was this open yet? Can you still get a refund? Did you keep the receipt for this crap? Triple chocolate covered. That's better than double. It's triple chocolate covered. So what they did, besides covering it once with chocolate, then they said, let's cover it one more time. Why not? We got it in front of us.
Exactly.
Then they said 2 is not enough. Let's see if we could kill the people that are going to eat this. Let's triple cover it. Because if you see here, it says triple covered. Oh, good. You know what? I didn't even look at my phone. I bet you Steve tried to call. Did he?
I didn't see your phone light up.
Oh, no. Should I put my ringer on? Oh, no, my ringer was on. He just didn't call. All right.
Because he hears your insanity.
Oh, he's used to it.
He's avoiding you.
He's used to it, believe me. But this is very interesting. I thought this was cute. At the library, I didn't really realize it was the age range here. It says ages 10 to 12, tween speed friending. So what they're doing here at the library, it says looking to make new friends. This has got trouble written all over it. It says you'll love hanging out with. Come to a session of speed friending where you'll get to have short conversations that could lead to long-lasting friendships.
Who's doing?
This seems a little weird.
I refuse to believe anybody signed up for that.
I almost did until I saw the ages. I thought this was a good opportunity for me to shed the annoyance of you and Steve and find new people to hang out with. Until I saw that it was for ages 10 to 12, which I still might go.
No, you don't.
I need new friends.
Yeah.
Speed friending. This is interesting. Well, first of all, they're posting it. It's not until February of 20. I mean, is a parent going to drag their kid to this and make them talk to another strange kid?
Probably, yeah. And the kids don't want to be there.
Tween speed friending. This has got real. I want to go to oversee this. I want to see how this turns out.
It's
another bad move by the library.
No kids go into that thing walking out of there with. It's not happening.
Anytime you try to put a play, because for those of you who don't know, they have speed dating. Speed dating. That's what they're doing this based on. Because speed dating. This is speed friending. It's probably a bad idea.
Teach your kids how to paint. Or write.
First of all, you can meet kids in class.
They'll make friends in school.
Make friends naturally. Stop forcing it. This is forcing it.
Yes,
It's making two people sit in front of each other. I mean,
it's stupid.
I don't know.
I'm not a parent, but that's stupid. Your kids are going to resent you if you take them to that nonsense.
They're going to resent you. Trust me.
Yes.
If I was dragged to this, if they had this when I was a kid, I would not want to be dragged and have to sit in front of some kid.
Because one day you might end up like Rob Reiner.
Oh,
Too soon?
that might be. You don't want to. That might be a little. But, yeah, I don't want. What do you get? What are two 10-year-olds going to, hey, how you doing? How's everything going?
Nothing.
Right? They got nothing to say to each other.
Nothing. They're going to sit there and look at each other.
Kids just want to be on their apps. Leave them alone.
Yes.
Let them sit and vegetate in front of their apps.
Yes. A 10-year-old wants to doom scroll Instagram.
That's it. TikTok, baby.
Yes.
That's their friend.
TikTok.
At the end of the day, TikTok will always be there for you.
Yes. Absolutely.
Friends will come and go. That app will always be there for you until the Chinese government says so. Says otherwise.
TikTok will never abandon you.
These kids will. You'll meet these kids and you'll come home and you'll say, oh my gosh. And the parent will say, how did it go, Timmy? Oh, I met this kid. It's really exciting. He told me to come at lunchtime tomorrow and meet me for recess. And then he's going to show up with 7 kids and they're going to pummel this kid and take his underwear and throw him up in the bathroom. And this kid's life will be over and he will go awry.
Yes.
He'll go on. It'll just be over. Leave your kids. Stop forcing it. They'll meet friends. Well, they won't. And it's fine if you don't. I was fine. Unfriend.
That's called lazy parenting, right?
Oh, Jeff went there. I wasn't going to go there.
That's called lazy freaking parenting.
Wow.
Sorry, that's just...
Wow. Well, we don't have many parents that watch the show. I mean, my mom does, but we have some parents that watch the show. We just lost them. I just saw them all. I just saw them all click off. So now we've gone down from 11 viewers to 7. If you're single, this is the show for you. This is the single show. Wow.
Don't listen to me. I'm not a parent. What the hell do I know?
Take a look. I'll be right back. I'll be back momentarily. Read this and show this to our audience.
What do we got? Long Island Harmonica Club holiday concert. A holiday harmonica celebration. Right there. Why do we want to do this? When is this? Sunday, December 21st at 1 at the Massapequa Public Library, ladies and gentlemen, at 40 Harbor Lane in Massapequa Park. Good old Massapequa Public Library with Harmonica Club. No.
So what I was thinking of, this is how you make friends.
No.
This is how you make friends.
This is how you get thrown out of a friend's apartment.
Hold on. What are you talking about?
This is how you get a friend evicted from his apartment.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I forgot that the walls are thin. I forgot we're in a place where there's other people.
My neighbors don't want to hear you play harmonica.
You don't know that. You don't know that. Anyway, if I felt like the public needs to see more of me when I did the stand-up last week.
Mm-hmm.
I really had a good time. I enjoyed it. It was good. Getting back out on stage again.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, what are more opportunities that people can really see the talents of funny man Stevie K? And then, lo and behold, this comes across my doorstep. The Long Island Harmonica Club. I'm not a member, but I have attended once a session. I wanted to see how it was because I'm new. As you could see, I'm on the newer. Just once to see how it was, to see the level of play. Couldn't you see me right here? Look, I would be right there. Watch, you see the 4 people? And then you got me right there. You see us? There I am. Look, oh, but wait, I'll do this. Is this better? Look at this. So if you go speed friending, bring a harmonica. That'll break the ice. Or if you go on a date, I think I should give dating advice. If you go speed dating, bring a harmonica. They will. It's interesting. What are you going to do? You're going to talk about what? Nothing. The weather, cold. Your job sucks. You're not gonna. These are things that are terrible. You're not gonna attract anybody. You come with a harmonica. You're finding a friend or a romantic person for life.
Like, she's getting up and leaving you with the bill. That's what's happening. You bring that thing.
I already have an answer for that. I usually go to the bathroom and then I make my way to the exit. Hey, congratulations. Look what I got. I am a Newsday subscriber, as the world knows.
Yes.
So we got our retro paper. Steve loves this. He's going to be sorry he missed this.
Really, a retro paper?
They send you a retro paper.
Oh, look at
this
that.
is 1968, December.
That's cool.
So it's always the date that's around.
Mm.
And this is, if you can see here, this is the Apollo 8. So it's funny because me and my mom were watching a lot of Apollo 13, Apollo 8, 9.
Mm.
Apollo 8 is interesting. That's the one right before the moon landing.
Mm-hmm.
So what they did was they got, just to see, that was the one that they actually went to the moon, orbited, didn't land, but they wanted to do as close as possible for the 9.
Mm-hmm.
So the poor schnooks on Apollo 8, it's almost like if you almost won the lotto, but you lost the ticket. You won. You're going to the moon. I'm going to the moon, but you're going to go around it. You're not landing. We're going to do that for 3 other guys. If you guys come back and don't die and are not, if you don't crash into it, you're not lost in space, we'll send 3 others to get the ticket tape parade.
You're the guinea pigs.
Good luck. That would be me. Just a moment. I'm always a step behind. I'm always a moment. I'm not that Whitney Houston song, One Moment in Time. I'm a moment behind time. I would be the song One Moment Behind Time. I'm never in time. Anyway, great song, by the way. Fantastic.
I have no idea.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, what about her?
Anyway. So this is what I wanted to show you. Look how much TV cost back then. Can you see that?
$2.99 for a square box.
Do you know what you can get now for $300? My parents folks have a 55-inch screen TV that was like $199. I got at Best Buy.
Damn.
Yeah, it was $204.
55?
I got it on sale. 55-inch Fire Stick TV. Amazon.
Really, you couldn't spring for something bigger for them?
That's what could fit in there.
Oh.
Well, how much? 55 is pretty big.
Yeah.
What do you have bigger, right? What's that?
65.
65. 55 is good. Not about inches, I always say.
I'm going to let that one go by.
Anyway, and this bike was actually expensive. This little
$39 bike? Damn.
And a $50. These bicycles,
my mountain bike cost me $500, and these little buggers are paying $40 back then.
Yeah, but I think that's overpriced, don't you, for back then? I don't think that's a good price. Look at this little bike.
$39?
But who told you to buy a $500 mountain bike? What are you?
You did.
Okay. Hold the
You
phone.
told me to buy a good bike.
Okay. My bike doesn't cost that, and I have a good bike. I have a Schwinn.
So do I.
Yours is a Schwinn?
Yes.
Oh, well, I got the low-end Schwinn. I got the discount Schwinn.
Yeah, I'm very bourgeois. I live in a high.
You're a little bougie. Yeah, you're a little bougie. Well, you wanted a bike that folds up. It
doesn't fold.
It's got all the bells and whistles.
It has 2 wheels and pedals.
That's what I'm talking about. Mine doesn't have any wheels. And it doesn't have any handlebars. It's like a unicycle. I always wanted to try that. The unicycle. I could barely walk, let alone go on a unicycle. But there was something else. Look at this. Men's ties. This is the kind of tie I would like. $1.
Mm-hmm.
Men's ties. $1. And if you want it with the handkerchief in a box, $1.99. This would have been good shopping for me. Would get this for my brother and get him a tie and a handkerchief for $2.
And he'll return the next day.
Where? It doesn't even say what store it is. There's not even a store that exists. Well, there's no Grants anymore.
Grants.
Oh, Grants. Again, Steve's missing this. This is gold for Steve. He would know exactly where this store was. Steve is big on this stuff. Let's see. I wanted to show you. Where is it? Oh, this is what was going on in the movies. You're a movie guy.
Oh, yeah.
And this is 1968.
Mm-hmm.
Buonasera, Mrs. Campbell. With my favorite, Gina Lollobrigida.
Wow, Gina.
Shelley Winters.
Wow.
Bill Silvers. And Peter Lawford and Telly Savalas. That's quite a cast. Quite a cast.
Back
Also,
when-
Lee Grant was in this. Oh
Back
my
when
God.
Actors were actors.
And look at this cast. Gina Lollobrigida. Just a great name.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
Yes, it is.
That's,
I wonder what her real name is.
yeah, probably that. The Graduate was playing. The Graduate.
In 68, The Graduate?
I know. Doesn't that look like?
I thought it was before that.
Oh, I thought it was after that. It was playing at the Raceway Cinema.
Oh. Dr. Doolittle?
The Beatles, Yellow Submarine.
Dang.
Yes. Oh, Peter Sellers, I Love You.
That's a lineup.
Right?
That is officially better than anything in the theaters today.
It probably is true. That's something. Wow. The Graduate, Dr. Doolittle. Yeah, look at this. Interesting. Quite an interesting thing. I'm happy to say that, and thanks to my family for participating, that we completed our Toys for Tots part of our drive.
Nice.
I always try to do. We try to do. We got, we donate the toys. So I always hope that it gets to the kids. The final part.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But I think it does. I like to hope. I am a cynic.
Did you check eBay, yes?
Yeah. Hey, that's why is my football on sale? You would have liked this football I got this kid. I got this football. Great. And what it has on the football is it has the routes. And you can call number 1, number 2, and it's written right out, like it's drawn on the football.
Oh, nice.
It's like a gridiron football, it was called. Like, it was so cool. So you'd say play 1, it was just a straight run. Play 2 was but it's cool. It's like you can have plays right on the football. So it was really cool. And you want gifts. I try to get gifts that you could play with, again, when you have no friends, because I try to put myself in that predicament.
So you got him football?
Well, I played football by myself.
To a chair?
Maybe. But no, the football, right? You'd have to have a catch. But most of the things I got, you can, one person can play by themselves.
Did it come with a cardboard cutout with a hole in the middle so you can...
Look, there was lots of times I had to invent friends, and I drew a face on the door and threw it against the door. I had a rough childhood. This was good. This show for me. It was very cathartic. It's very releasing for me. I got 12 minutes left to pour my guts out before I have to go back out in the frozen tundra. Frozen tundra. I promise you here, I'm making a statement on the Steve Squared Show Live. Next Christmas, this time next year, I will not be here. And I don't mean in this apartment. I'm going to be away for Christmas. I'm going to go someplace warm.
Good. You should.
I'm going to
get away.
I'm doing what they Christmas with the Cranks did.
Oh, great movie.
Where he says, we're not doing Christmas. And they go, what do you mean we're not doing Christmas? He goes, nothing.
Yeah, but then Dan Aykroyd torched.
Then he torched, right. And then it all came together at the end because the daughter came home and they had to have their usual Christmas Eve party.
So you're actually going to go away.
I'm actually doing it. Well, because I don't have those things that, I don't. So I would like to. My dream would be to go someplace, warm for the holidays where it's, maybe San Diego. I'm a big San Diego person. I know you don't fly, but you can meet me there.
I'll drive there, sure.
You'll drive. I'll meet you in whatever it takes, 8 weeks for you to drive out there.
Or a train.
Yeah, this whole train thing across the country is interesting. What is it, 1847? You can take a train across the country?
Sure, why not? Only a couple days. I can drive to California on, I go straight through without sleep like a day and a half.
That's true. Did you have this Zootopia 2 is doing really well. Zootopia 2.
I didn't see the first one.
I did. It's cute, but look at this. Topped 1 billion.
Sure, because it's a kid movie.
Wow. I don't even know these other movies. tell me if you have heard of any of these. I know you, the Avatar was the big one that you wanted to see, and I do too. But Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
Never heard of it.
Well, it's Wicked. Jurahandhar? Jurahandhar?
No idea.
Now You See Me, another one of those stupid movies.
I didn't see the version.
Jujutsu Kaisen Execution?
No idea.
Ella McKay?
I want to see that.
Oh, that's a movie?
Yeah, with it's the new one with Jamie Lee Curtis. I want to see that.
Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas? They're putting that in the movies?
The Jim Carrey one.
They're just putting it back in?
Yes.
Boy, it's getting to that where they have to just...
Well, they just had the 25-year anniversary, and he re-hooked up with Taylor Momsen. And
why don't they just put in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in the movies then?
Because who would want to see that?
I would go.
Nobody.
Eternity and that Hamnet. I don't know what that
I want to see that. It's based on Hamlet's Romeo and Juliet.
Let me explain to you the affinity I have for Shakespeare. I'd rather sit and eat Moon Munch.
You didn't like Shakespeare in Love?
I don't know. No. Let me tell you something. I was in 3 Shakespeare plays and I hated every minute I was in it.
I'm not a big Shakespearean person, but Shakespeare in Love is one of the greatest movies ever made. How have you not seen it? What's the matter with you? And when it first came out, I hated those movies.
I know you don't like rom-coms. You're not a rom-com guy.
This is the movie that got me turned around. It expanded my theatrical mind.
You're talking to someone that watches Nosferatu over and over again.
Shakespeare in Love is a great movie.
It's actually not.
You're going to have to watch it. I insist.
Who? You could tell them to watch it. Let me explain. No. How's that for an explanation? That's not happening.
I'll get them to watch it.
No, it's not. He's not. I'd rather spend a month in a Vietnamese prison camp.
One day I'm going to be sitting here watching it. You're going to sit down and say, pretty good.
I'd rather eat this whole jug of Moo Munch. How's that? Anyway, A Christmas Carol, we've all seen, the real classic, A Christmas Carol.
Yes.
So they're showing the 1938 version with Leo Carroll and Reginald Owen. Now, interesting enough, let me give you a little interesting. I like to give interesting tidbits.
I didn't like that one.
Which one did you like? The 51?
Albert Finney.
1951?
1970.
70.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the George Scott one, George C. Scott in 84. That's pretty good. Patrick Stewart did one.
I love that one.
That was a good one. Yeah, he was very good. Of course, there's the like the Jim Carrey version. She did A Christmas Carol, but that was bad.
That was dumb. Michael Caine did one with the Muppets.
Of course. Oh, right. The Muppet one was very good. Now, this is interesting. In 1938.
And Johnny Depp's playing Scrooge.
And of course, Bill Murray was in Scrooged.
Scrooge with Bill Murray.
Classic. You've seen that. Tell me you haven't seen that.
Of course.
Now, this is interesting. Boy. So in this 1938 version of Leo Carroll, Reginald Owen, I'll tell you the rest of the cast because this is what's interesting about this. Gene Lockhart and Kathleen Lockhart are in this 1938 version of A Christmas Carol. Their daughter is June Lockhart.
Yeah. Okay.
The actress. You know who June Lockhart is.
Sure.
And she was in one of my favorite movies, Sergeant York, with Gary Cooper.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of Sergeant? Oh, okay.
No.
So I don't know, but there's a couple of other. They're telling you they gave some others on the Classic Movie Channel, Turner Classic Movies. They're giving some other holiday classic. Going My Way.
Never saw it.
Oh, really? That's a big Bing Crosby movie. Is that a Christmas movie? I guess so. The Bells of St. Mary's. Meet Me in St. Louis.
St. Mary's a good one.
Judy Garland. Meet Me in St. Louis. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. She sings in that one. That's a classic. But I'll tell you who's the real. I know people like my mom's a big Mariah Carey fan. She loves, All I Want Is.
That's a great song.
If we could put up Darlene Love for a second, it led me into mentioning Darlene Love. Great Darlene Love. That's her singing on the Letterman show. Now, she sang every year. Letterman kind of revamped her career. She was a big background singer in the 60s with Phil Spector when he would put those kind of Ronette groupies together. And she was a great sound of that sound. And her own solo career never really took off, and then Letterman had her come on in the '80s to sing "Please Come Home for Christmas," and then she did it every year and really revamped her whole thing. And that was later on. That's probably one of the last days, one of her singing in a doo-wop group. And of course, she's played, which most people don't know, the wife in Lethal Weapon.
That was Darlene Love?
Yeah, put it up.
Seriously?
Of course.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Sorry.
You might see it. I don't know if I labeled it.
I should find it.
Yeah, that's Darlene Love.
I'd been watching that movie for years. I had no idea that was Darlene Love.
That is her. That's really her only movie role. Really, she never really acted a lot, but she did She was the wife in all of the Lethal Weapons. I tie it all together here.
Wow! Look at that. That's amazing.
It's good, right?
I had no idea.
Yeah, Darlene Love. If you watch, there's a great I know I love these docs, but it's called 10 Feet from Stardom. Did you ever see that? Or 50 Feet from Stardom or something like that.
I've heard of it.
It's a focus on people like her that were just behind the Mick Jaggers or just behind, they were the sounds of these songs, but they never became Whitney Houston or whatever.
Yeah. But
they are that quality. And for some reason, whether it was handling or timing, they never became the star. But it's kind of like here with the Steve Squared show. Steve would be 10 feet from stardom, right? I have emerged and left him in the dust. But it's not to say that he's not quality material. He's just 10 feet back.
Unbelievable.
Please come home for Christmas. She's great.
Unbelievable.
It's the holiday time. I have to destroy everybody. If I'm going to be miserable, everybody's going to be miserable. I should have been the Grinch or Scrooge. I feel like Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes, that I can see.
Because I would have gotten visited by 3 horrible comedians that would have told me how life would have, or an angel in It's a Wonderful Life, because here's the thing, I've wished both. I've wished to have never been born, so I have a chance to be visited by an angel. And I've also am a crotchety, curmudgeon-y person that should be visited by 3 horrible creatures in the night. So I have a lot coming my way this week of Christmas.
I thought I was bad.
I'm a little scared to go to bed because I don't know what's going to enter my world, my aura, that's going to try to save me. But it was funny when Buddy Hackett, they used Buddy Hackett in the Screws.
Yep.
Oh, get me a goose, the finest goose in all the land. Here's a shilling. And then they go follow the coin, and it goes down, and then Bill Murray goes and catches it. And he goes, what is you doing? And he starts with his speech. It's very funny. But this is frightening. This is not funny right there when you're visited by something like that. I've had dreams like that. But there was something else I wanted to do. But the thing about Darlene Love, and this is, you have one of these big regrets, and I do, because every year she performs in Port Washington at the Landmark.
Does she?
Yeah, the Landmark. I don't know if you ever did. We go see something there. It's it's just a local place in Port Washington, but she performs and she just performed the night that I was doing my comedy thing. She was performing the same night because I looked and I said, "Oh, I wonder if she's going to be there," because she's there every year.
I would have went.
And one time I wanted to see her perform, and it was December 6th. And but she does it every year. And then I was trying to see if she was going to be anywhere else, but that's the only Long Island thing that really local, and she does it every year at the holiday. I have to be more, I couldn't have anyway. It was doing my own thing. I thought if I got in touch with her, she could have came on the show, been a guest on the Steve Squared show.
That would be great.
Did a little song because I'm a big Darlene Love fan. I really am. She's
hell of a voice.
Great voice, just unbelievable. But was there anything else I wanted? Oh, so next week, I don't know if we're going to be in the studio or where we're going to be. That's the Christmas show. And I might have a special surprise brewing. I don't know yet, but I'm trying to put this together. I don't know. what I'm thinking, maybe what I'll do, Steve's not here right now. I'll have Steve do the show, and then I'll have 3 people visit Steve on the show. So he'll never eat or drink soda again. Don't drink soda. Sugary.
He's going to cold clock you one day, I'm telling you.
He'll get in line. He won't be the first or the last. That line's deep and long.
Oh,
but you never know. There is a chance that I'm going to have some special surprises. I'm trying to come up with some ideas. I'm an idea guy. I'm a Shark Tank guy. So we'll see. But that'll be the last show before the big Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's only one more left in the year. Then it's the New Year's.
Yeah.
Then that's it. Then that's a wrap for 20. I can't believe this year went by so slow.
Yeah.
I was going to say fast. People thought that was a joke.
Yeah, this year sucked.
Wow. Tell me how you really feel.
2025 was terrible.
You know why? Because you don't have enough of this.
Oh my God, no.
Little of this. Sometimes I do this. I pep it up a little. Hey, I better stop because somebody beneath us is probably calling the super right now. I'm going to get Jeff thrown out. I'm going to get a text later. I'm sure. I'm sorry. I better close shop. Anyway, we want to thank you for spending a cold, wintry Monday evening with us. We try to warm your cockles, warm the cockles. Don't
Anything
they say
else
that?
you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's do one more thing. I'll let you finish. Pick a say what? Why don't you pick a say what?
Anything about pizza you want to talk about?
Pizza? Was I?
Minestrone? Anything?
Oh my God! You almost. Can we put that up while you look for a say what?
Sure.
Thank you, Jeff. I wanted to put this picture up. It'll pop up in a second, and I would have loved Steve to call in for this. He probably fell asleep. This is the spot that me and Steve always go to. Is that minestrone spelled? I feel like it doesn't look like it's spelled right. Oh,
You told me it was right.
It's wrong. It's M-I-N-E. It's okay. You don't have to change it. It's our little unique way. Don't bother now. It's an E. It's M-I-N-E.
You see, you told me I was right.
I wasn't really looking. This is how I get in trouble. That's correct.
Okay,
Now that's
there you go.
a minestrone.
Minestrone? Really?
Minestrone.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure. So, because the other way you had it mini-strone. Like a mini, that's minestrone. So that's the place that we go to because I always talk about it. And I'm probably going to get some tonight. That's the spot. It's called Umberto's. They have the best minestrone soup in the world, or at least on Long Island. So if you ever want to come down there, there's a good chance you could see me. I'll be signing slices of pizza. I'll do a pizza signing with Steve. With Jeff, we'll go down there. I always think we should make an appearance somewhere so people can really understand, see us live and in person. Did you see the people when they came down at the comedy club? They came over to us and they were like, really, they were like blown away that they saw us in person.
Yes.
Not blown away.
Because we are so noticeable.
Speak for yourself. Anyway, finish. You got to say what? You got one?
Yes.
All right. Rip it. Let it have us.
Last straw.
And I'm a big straw guy. That's great. What did that come from?
What is the last straw? The final problem or difficulty that makes a situation unbearable, kind of like your harmonica.
That's perfect. That is actually my life is the last straw.
Now, this is a shortened version of the last straw that broke the camel's back. I think we talked about this one before.
Did we? I don't know.
It sounds kind of familiar. It was first recorded in Charles Dickens' Dombey and Son in 1848.
I like the way you tied in Dickens during the holidays.
The concept draws from the ancient Arabic proverb about carefully loading camels with straw until a single additional piece causes collapse.
Oh, the last straw.
Yes, I think we talked about this.
I doesn't know. I don't know.
The metaphor appeared in various forms in Turkish and Persian texts dating back to the 13th century.
Very good. The last straw. There's one I want to look up. We don't have time now, but the saying when the you-know-what hits the fan?
When the hits the fan.
So I'm going to get that answer for you next week on the Steve Square Show.
Wear your earmuffs.
Wear your earmuffs. Oh, I should bring earmuffs. I should have wore those. I like earmuffs. I feel like that's a good look for me because I like when I run, I wear the big earphones and it keeps my ears warm. I'm a muff guy.
I like not running inside.
There's something about running outside when I lose the feeling in my hands that I enjoy. Anyway, we'll talk more about that and other non-important topics next week on the Steve Squared Show. Thanks for spending your evening with us. For Hefe.
Thank you.
I'm Funny Man CVK, and thanks, Steve, for not calling in.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
And he just texted me, he goes, I'll call in later.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
You know what? He might have turned his clock back. Oh, who's Ed? Oh, that's not part of this, right?
No, that's the text I'm getting.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see you next Monday night on the Steve Squared Show. Have a good night.
See you.